Hi guys, welcome to another video, and today we have a special guest with us. So why don't you introduce yourself?
So hi everyone, my name is Emily and I'm heading into my second year at Western University.
Today we're gonna do a video on sort of like college tips and advice. And obviously I'm not a college student yet, but I'm gonna be an incoming freshman. But Emily here is currently in university, so she's kind of going to be talking about her advice and tips that I think will be very helpful for incoming freshmen like me. So let's just begin. So the first question is, what is the difference between high school and university, and how was your transition like?
So I would say one of the differences is that the schedule is a lot more flexible. You're not gonna have like a set schedule every day from 9 to 3, for example. Some days you might not even have classes. Like I had Fridays off, which is really
Wow,
nice.
that's so good.
Yeah. And also you're kind of in charge of yourself. No one's gonna be taking attendance like in high school, which is why a lot of people skip classes, and I don't recommend you guys to do that. And a third thing would be that it's a lot of independent learning. You have to review and learn the material yourself. There's not as much frequent tests to help you keep track of your progress.
So do you think like the workload for high school or university is more?
I think in university you do have 5 classes per semester instead of 4, and I think that's what makes the transition difficult for some people. But personally, I did the IB program in high school, and I think that really helped me with like time management and everything, so I didn't find it as stressful.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. If you're like in the IB program, then like the transition to university is like a lot smoother because you've like been through like the rigorous course load.
Exactly.
Okay, so the next question is, how was the first day of uni like for you?
So my first day of classes, I guess, I was like nervous but also excited. So I went with my roommate because we both had the same class, so I think that really helped with my nervousness. So go to class with a friend if you can. And it was just one like 3-hour lecture, so we just went to it and came back, and it felt nice.
Did you guys do anything after on that day, or did you guys have free time?
We got lunch on campus, and then we just came back, and I forgot what else we did.
So it was like very chill first day for
very
you.
chill.
Not that many classes.
Oh,
that's good. That's like good for like the transition.
And even the first class we went to, it was just the teacher explaining the syllabus and what her expectations, so it's not a lot. Do you guys get homework? No, we didn't get homework.
That's good.
Actually, I think I barely got like homework assigned in any of my classes.
Oh, really?
So it's again like
independent.
They just teach you, and then they're like, here's the exam.
Oh wow. Well, I didn't know that. I thought like they would like still like assign work.
I don't think they do. Unless my university is doing something wrong.
So next question is, what are your biggest study tips, and how do you stay motivated during uni?
Those are 2 good questions. I would say for study tip, find a way of learning that suits you, or a way of studying that suits you, because some people, they like straight, concise notes. Other people like very detailed notes. Some people can just learn on the fly, while others have to study the textbook rigorously. And also find like a study technique that works for specific subjects. Some subjects it might be more textbook, while other subjects you might want to use more like Quizlet flashcards.
I heard that was like a pretty useful tool.
Quizlets are such a lifesaver.
For sure, even in high school.
Definitely. So if you have good study habits in high school, then I wouldn't worry too much. I guess the biggest thing is just exams. It's all crammed towards 1 month, and you haven't had any smaller tests before testing your knowledge, so just set a good study schedule and know like what subjects you need to spend more time studying.
Those are good tips. Question 4 is kind of similar to question 3, but it's, what are your advice for studying for midterms and exams?
So midterms and exams are very stressful in uni. Some of my classes, it was just 2 midterms and final exam. That's your whole mark.
Oh wow.
So just again, like I mentioned earlier, have a good study schedule and allocate enough time for every subject, and study in advance, because a lot of people study the night before, and you don't want to be pulling an all-nighter.
Yeah, during those seasons, I see like everyone like crammed in like the library. They're just like cramming to study.
Libraries are so full of students.
Yeah.
And I guess like another tip for midterms and exams is know what kind of exam it is. If it's more of writing an essay exam, then maybe review specifics or key definitions that you would want to include in the essay. Or if it's a multiple choice exam, then think of possible questions that they could put to trick you.
Yeah, that's smart.
Sometimes there's two very similar answers.
Yeah. So question 5 is, what are some items that you must bring to your dorm? So like basically like dorm essentials.
Yeah, that's a very good question. I would say first, command hooks. Those hooks that you can use to hang your lanyards, and you could put one next to your washroom to hang a towel or something, and any other things, because there might not be any other space to hang stuff. Also a shower caddy, especially for communal washrooms. To bring
I am in.
Good luck. You know you got this.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And a towel, of course, or even a bathrobe. Also a mattress pad or topper, because beds are so hard.
Really?
Yeah, they're really hard and stuff.
Okay.
Maybe a desk organizer if you want to optimize space. An umbrella. A lot of people forget that for some reason.
Yeah.
And like your school supplies, your backpack, a small wallet if you're going out.
But Emily has videos on like dorm essentials and what to bring, so if you want, go check out her videos.
Yeah, I actually posted the
yeah, I know. The next question is, how is the work and social life balance?
I found the work and social balance really nice, but I guess also because I went to Western, we're a party school. But I like having those parties like as an option in case I ever wanted to go to one and take a break from studying. Yeah, and campus was really nice. There's a lot of events and activities and just places to eat out if you wanted to, so it's definitely possible, I think, to have a good social life with the work life.
But are all your friends like pretty free too, or like are some of them like really busy?
My friends in MedSci were very busy, but we were able to find time on the weekends. Like every once in a while we would go out, not every day, of course. Can they hear the background music in the video?
So question 7 is, how does the coursework and difficulty in uni compare to that of the IB program? And this is because both of us were in the IB program in high school.
So I would say the coursework, it can seem like a lot at first, especially when you have 5 classes each semester, but I definitely found it doable, especially because a good amount of my classes were electives and classes that I was interested in and enjoyed learning about. So that like motivated me to also study. And the final exam, the IB final exam, was worth 80%. So I don't think anything really scared me after that. Most of the exams were worth 40 or 50% of my final mark.
Honestly, IB was a very stressful time.
Exactly.
Traumatized me.
Yeah. And also a lot of the exams are multiple choice unless you're taking an essay class, where the final exam would be writing an essay. But multiple choice is you can process of elimination.
Yeah, so there's no like short answer questions? Or...
No.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which is really nice.
Yeah, that is nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, next question is a very important question, which is, how is the food and dining situation in uni like?
Yeah, so food is so important.
Yeah, for sure.
So I lived on residence first year, so I had a meal plan, so I just ate food from the cafeteria. I didn't have to cook my own food, thank God. And it was expensive. The meal plan was so expensive for us.
Us too.
But I found the food pretty decent. There was a good variety of options. Pizza to like a hot food section to smoothies. So I like that. There was even a small Asian food section.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Can you eat food from like other halls?
Yeah, so I know for our school at least, you can eat food from other residences. But I heard at U of T, you have to stick to the dining hall within your residence. Yeah.
That's not a lot of options then.
Yeah.
Oh
exactly.
wow.
We also could use our meal plan card at other restaurants on campus and small cafes, so that was nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
Next question is, have you dealt with homesickness? Have you dealt with homesickness in the beginning, and if so, how did you cope?
I would say, yeah, I've had like instances more towards the beginning than towards the end, but I say I just try to implement a similar schedule that I have at home, like waking up at a similar time, going to bed at a similar time, and also calling my parents a lot, FaceTiming.
Oh yeah, that's really helpful.
Yeah, I think homesickness is pretty common to occur, but
in the beginning, right?
Yeah,
but afterwards
you adjust to it.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah.
So this is the last question, which is, what are some advice that you wish you knew before going into uni?
Yeah, this is such a good question. I would have definitely wanted something like this before heading into uni. I would say first, just making a calendar with all the important assignments, midterms, and dates would be really nice, so you don't forget any and you know how to study.
Yeah.
And also, if you have time, doing a quick review of everything you learned every week, because your teacher is not going to reinforce that with any tests, so you should try to do that yourself if possible. Also, before classes start, doing a quick tour of campus to see where your classes are, so you don't get lost on the first day.
I'm scared I'm gonna get lost.
Yeah, or you can just go beforehand.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, taking electives based on your interests and maybe not on what other people say is easy, because I picked geography because everyone said it was easy, but I did not enjoy it.
But did you still do okay in that?
I did okay, but I think if I enjoyed it more, then
it could be better because you like learn, actually take away stuff from it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. One thing I would add is to use like a planner, whether it be like a notebook, or you can definitely use Notion. I think that's very, very helpful. But yeah, I think just use that and continue to use that during uni will help you a lot in like planning for like your assignments and like your coursework.
I discovered it through like YouTube.
Oh,
people were
I know.
Notion templates.
Yeah. But it's like also really fun to like create your own template and like
make it aesthetic.
make it look nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all the questions that I have, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys took away something, and good luck to any incoming freshmen like me. You guys will do great in university, and I'll link Emily's channel down below in the description box, so make sure to check out her channel as well, because there's a lot of useful study content. So yeah, bye!
Bye!
Thank you!
Subscribe!